Hey guys, welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today we're going to be playing some more Vault Hunters. So in between episodes, I've been a little bit busy. I ran, I think, 4 or 5 more vaults just to get some more materials so that we could do more stuff outside the vault this episode. Um, got lots of junk blocks in there. Our other junk blocks that we get that can be turned into soul shards. So we'll do that this episode. And then we have all of our other stuff that will be useful. And we got quite a bit of armor, an epic plus vault helmet, um, some other rare stuff, a few jewels, and a bunch of gems. So this Beniatwite stuff will be used for knowledge so that we can unlock mods. That is something I hope we could do today. Another thing I did in between episodes was I made this chromatic iron cutter. It was a axe that I added a picking jewel to, and then I added all the affinities to, so that I would be able to break every chest as fast as possible, and then I enchanted it. It worked really well in the vault that I ran. I did a few elixir vaults and a couple monolith vaults. I did not survive the monolith vault, but I did survive this elixir vault. So I have a bunch of crates to open. I also did a few bounties, so we can open these and see everything that we got. Let's turn off the magnet. There's a lot of stuff there on the ground for us to go through. Too much that my inventory can't hold it all. I went through all the stuff that we got. We got quite a few bits of armor that we will look at. We also got a couple more jewels. This is a perfect size jewel for durability. I think the smallest that the jewels can go to is a 10 size. So this one was perfect. So if we go through all of these and roll them all, that one I accidentally right clicked on and put up in the chest before it could finish rolling. We go through and roll all these, and then we can look at everything that we got, and we can compare it to what we have currently and see if we got anything that's better. Here's all the gear that we rolled. This is our best sword that we got. It is 10 base attack damage plus an extra 5.5, which is a lot of damage. And the next sword that was pretty good was this Omega one. This we would be able to craft with. We'd be able to re-roll the prefixes and suffixes, but I'm not able to do that right now, so I think we're just going to stick with this sword, and then eventually down the line we may end up rolling this one. We didn't find any pair of boots that are better than our current ones, so we'll just stick with what we've got now. Here are some really good rare vault leggings. They have 4 base armor plus an additional 2 armor, so that matches our current set, and then it has 4.5 ability power and 6% increased attack damage. It still keeps item quantity, but does not have item rarity, although I think these pair of pants will work really well for us. And this magnet is rare, and it is also very good. It has an extra velocity from what we have, and then adds a little bit more reach. It does not have item quantity, but does have 6% item rarity, so I think this one we will move to. This vault shield, we rolled a legendary soul chance, so that's really cool. However, I don't think that it is better than another shield that we have. This is our best shield, I think, that we have. It has 6.5 thorns damage, which gives an extra 0.5, and it gives an extra heart. So we'll stick with this new shield. We do have an Omega chest plate. However, it doesn't have the health that I wanted. It has more item rarity and quantity, has increased attack damage, and 5 armor. Oops. So if I compare this one versus this one, which is closer to what we currently have, um, I think the Omega one is actually a lot better. So I think we're going to use this Omega chest plate now. And then we have this epic helmet that has same armor, a little bit less ability power, 6% increased attack damage, 7% trap disarm. That's the one that I think is really cool for this one. It will give us an extra ability to disarm the traps and then not get poisoned from our chests. And none of these focuses are very good. Nothing that stands out to me that makes me want to use a focus rather than a shield. So we got a few new pieces of armor and a new weapon, shield and magnet. Now we look like a death goat. So we have our goat head and this skull chest plate that makes us look, they kind of match together, and it makes us look like a scary death goat. We will scare all of our enemies. In between episodes, I got up to level 16, and so I have a lot of unspent skill points and a couple expertise points. So that's the next thing I want to do, is I want to use these. One thing I found is that our javelin is pretty strong, but I found that it would work better if I had piercing on them. So that doesn't actually use any skill points. So we can upgrade our javelin then. It's a little bit stronger. It does 140% of the damage of our current weapon that we're holding. So it will do, if we look at our attack damage, it is 22.5 when we're holding a sword. So then our javelin will do 140% of that, which looks like it is 32 damage. And then it is also piercing because we selected this specialization, and that means it will go through the mobs and do damage to all of them. Looks like it'll do 9 damage. And now we still have 5 unspent skill points. So I think next thing that I want to do is I want to take dash. So dash allows us to jump in a direction. And so if we take a couple levels of that one, then if we use our ability, I used control and W. I let the cooldown run down so I could show you again. So if I hold control and jump and press W, it launches us forward. So that'll be super cool when we're in the vaults and we have to get up to the higher places. I can just do that and jump up to them. Then in the talents, I think I want to take 2 more strength so we finish that one out. And that leaves us with 1 skill point left, which I could either use on haste or an extra dash, or we could use it on the storm arrow. I think the storm arrow is really cool because it will, if we learn that one, we can select the specialization and then we can freeze people. So if we come over here, I need to find somebody to use it on. So here's our test dummy. We use our storm cloud. It drops these icicles, and then it has the chance to freeze them. Let's see, like that, and then it's a one-hit kill. So that's super cool when we're in the vaults and we have a difficult mob that we're trying to kill, like a champion, and then we can freeze them and do more damage. So next thing I want to do is I want to use the expertise points. We have 2, and I think I'm going to take them both in Jeweler, which will allow us to cut jewels without losing their abilities. So now I can take 2 free cuts from our jewels, and that will cut them down to the perfect size of 10 without losing their actual ability. Now that we've gone through everything in our chests and rolled our gear and finished our expertise points and ability points, the next thing that I think we should do is look at the quests. So our next one is to acquire a Vault Forge. This will allow us to craft gear and weapons and trinkets. So that's what we're going to do next, is we're going to create the Vault Forge. Then we can make our Vault Forge, and that will complete the quest. So we can claim this. The next quest is magnets, which we already have a magnet. So next we have to forge a magnet. So to do this, we'll place down our Vault Forge, and looks like for a magnet we need magnetite ingots and a vault gold. I've got a vault gold here. There's 16. And we can craft a magnet. We'll identify this one. Chances are it won't be better than our current one, but you never know. No, it's much worse than our current one. So we'll put this one back up here with these. The next quest we want to do, first we'll claim this quest. The next quest is Artisan Station. This is used to modify and create gear for certain play style. So that's what I was talking about earlier when I was talking about rolling gear. So next we're going to make our artisan station. Looks like the recipe for this is 5 chromatic steel, an anvil, a netherite, and vault essence. I think I have everything that I need for this. So here we have our vault artisan station, and that will complete that quest, and we get some wild focuses. The next quest is re-rolling gear modifiers. So this is done with the artisan station. So we'll re-roll a gear piece with the wild focus. Let's place this one down. And it takes vault plating and vault bronze. I've got a whole lot more plating up here that I'll put in here. And then that vault bronze. So is this vault sword that was Omega, but we decided not to use because this one was better. So we're going to take this one and we're going to re-roll this one. This will re-roll all the prefixes and suffixes, which is good because I don't like anything that we have currently. We completed this quest, so we'll claim that. And next is scrapping vault gear. So we need a vault recycler, and that will break down the old gear that we don't need anymore. And we have a bunch of this up here and in here that we don't use anymore, so we'll do that real quick. So the recipe for this vault recycler is lava, netherite, vault essence, and chromatic steel. I think I'm all out of chromatic steel, so I'll show you how to make some of that. We need chromatic iron, and we need refined carbon, and then if we do one of these, we get chromatic steel from 4 chromatic iron and 2 refined carbon. So we need 5 of these for our vault recycler, and then we need a lava bucket. I have one in here, and then we needed some vault essence, and I think that's everything, but we needed netherite yet. So now we can craft our vault recycler. We get our bucket back, and that completes the quest. So when we claim this, we get some vault scrap, which is another thing that we get when we recycle our gear. So let's find an old piece of gear that I don't need. So this vault helmet is level 0, and I will probably never use this ever again. So we'll stick that in there. You see that it gives us more vault scrap, and then the other gear pieces will give us other random stuff that we can use to craft more gear in the Vault Forge. Our next quest is to acquire an alchemy table. So if I look at the recipe for that, it takes a gas tier, spider eye, nether wart, chromatic steel blocks, glistering melon, glass bottle, ball diamond, and smooth stone. I have some of this stuff. I don't think I have a gas tier. Let's look. No gas tier in there. No gas tier in there. So I think I'm gonna go to the nether real quick and just see if I can find a ghast real quick and get a quick ghast tier. So here we are in the nether. We'll see if we can find a ghast. We have Soul Sand Valley over here, which means that ghast will be more likely to spawn. I know that I had to come in here I was looking for ancient debris for a bounty. I was not able to find it, but I was being shot at by some gas, so I believe that there's some here. Here's a good time to use our dash ability. That gets us up blocks real quick. I'm gonna look around a little bit here, see if I can find a ghast and get that ghast tier. I heard a ghast. Let's see if we can take out the skeleton. Got him. I hear the ghast. I don't know where he's at. We look at our map and then hold tab. It'll show us where mobs are at. And still, I'm not seeing the ghast in our map. But I keep hearing it. So I'll just keep looking. Oh, there's the ghast right there. So it's straight ahead. So we'll go there and we'll see if we can find him. Finally found a ghast. But he's way out in the middle of a lava pit. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get to him. Can't drop down there. Maybe we can get him to come closer to us. This getting scary. I might burn to death. One half a heart left. Let's dig into the wall here and heal up a little bit. I didn't think it would be this scary going to the nether. Looks like the ghast either died or despawned. I don't see any stuff around. Guessing he despawned, unless he died from my thorns damage. That's very possible. Let's look down here to see if he dropped anything. Not seeing any ghast tears down here, or even XP orbs, so if he did die, I think he fell. All the stuff fell into the lava. So I guess we're still looking for a ghast. Looks like I found a bastion. I barely ever find these in vanilla Minecraft, much less in Vault Hunters. But it's got a lot of gold here, so we're gonna take this. And see if we can find a ghast. Hello, Mr. Piglin Brute. I'm not afraid of you anymore. Hear that? I'm not afraid anymore. There, I found another ghast. I think he's still over some lava though, so I'm not sure if I want to kill him. I need a way to bring him in closer. There's another ghast. There's two ghasts now. Let's see if we can hit this back at him. Low. I'm not hitting him at all. Now he's over top of land. There, I got him, and it fell into lava. I guess we can try with this one. We can get him to land over top of ground instead of the lava. Then we can kill him and hopefully get the ghast here. I want to go up here, follow him up here. Come here, Mr. Ghast. Come here. I just want your tears. You're over solid ground. I got him. And there's a tear. We finally got our tear. Only took a good 20 minutes. I just realized after getting back that I need another wart, and I still don't have another wart. I'm gonna have to go back to the nether to find another wart. Hello, Mr. Trader. Do you have any good wares for sale? A red tulip, some light blue dye, nautilus shell, slime balls, and coral. I don't think I need any of that. Wow, they just randomly disappeared and had some leather and leaves on the ground, so I don't know, they must have just hurried away so fast that their skin fell off. So here we have our alchemy table now, and that will complete that quest. And then when we claim, we'll get some ball diamonds, ball gold. Next is gaining more experience. So this we have to craft a plain burger. So the burgers are a quick way to level up in the game. If I take burger patties, burger bun, and then craft 1 and 1, we get hamburger. That should complete the quest, and we'll get 10 more. So with these hamburgers, if we right click, or if we eat them, you can see that our experience goes up a little bit. And then if I shift right click, I can eat them all. Another thing that you can do in the vault is you get burger cheese, and that will allow you to make a cheeseburger. And the cheeseburger gives you just a little bit more experience when you eat it. So we'll save these for when we want to level up some more. And that will give us a quick way to get some skill points for our abilities. And then this one is level 10, which we did that one. So our next quest is to apply a Seal of the Sage to a vault crystal. This will make the vault into a elixir challenge. So here we'll take our vault rock and we'll finish this. We have carrots, gold, chicken, and granite. We take some. Don't have any granite, so I'll have to go look for some granite. We do have some carrots. We don't have any carrots. Looks like we need carrots. We got some carrots down here. So we farm some of these carrots. We need 7. We need gold. We need 10 raw chicken. And then we need to go find some granite. I couldn't find any granite, so the next best solution is crafting. So if we take diorite and craft it with quartz, that gives us granite. To make diorite, we need cobblestone and quartz. So we need 3 total. So if we do that, and then that, we've got 4. We only need 3, but there's that complete. And we can click our button. We have our vault crystal. So now if we take our vault crystal and we put the seal of the sage on it, it makes it into an elixir rush objective. That will also complete the quest. We can complete that and it gives us blank seals. The next quest is to acquire a regret orb. So to do that, we need... Oh, we have one right there. That'll complete that. That's easy. Next is jewel cutting. So this is what I was talking about earlier. We can cut down jewels and it will make them smaller, and then we can apply more jewels onto each tool. To make a jewel cutting station, we need driftwood, larimar, chromatic steel, and glass. And now we have our jewel cutting station. I will complete this quest. We'll complete that and it'll give us some silver scrap, which we have a whole lot of already. We have a little bit of a mess going on here, which everything thrown around. So we go into our jewel cutting station. It takes silver scrap and bulk gold. And then if we put in our perfect chip jewel here, I don't think, yep, right here it says that we can't go down any lower than 10. So this one was a perfect, so that was a really cool find. But we have this size 17 ornate affinity jewel. We have 2 free cuts. So if we do 1 and 2, and now it's down to size 13. So that makes it smaller, and then we can put more jewels onto each tool, and then we can have more abilities for each tool. Our next quest is to interact with the black market. The black market is super cool. It allows us to spend our soul shards. So we look up a black market. We need a soul shard, which we have that. Chromatic iron, we have that. And driftwood. So we have all that we need. And there we have our black market. This is an important one. We can buy stuff with our shards. We have 2551. So right here, this middle one, that's generally the best one. I don't think I want any vault leggings though, so but we are going to buy this chromatic steel because it's really good. We use it for a lot of crafting, as you've seen this episode. And then that should complete this quest, and we get 256 more soul shards. The next thing is the soul diffuser. So with the soul diffuser, that allows us to break down some of this stuff. So here you see the soul value of this is 1. That's 1. Look at here, some of these are 4 because they're combined. If we put this into the soul diffuser, that will turn into soul shards, and then we can use the soul shards in our black market. So if I look up the soul diffuser, we need soul shards, chromatic steel, black chromatic steel, and a soul campfire. There's our vault soul diffuser. We'll plonk that down right there. And now if we take right here some wooden planks, we have a whole lot of these and we probably won't use them. It turns into soul dust. So then the soul dust, we take that and we craft 9 of it together, and it gives us a soul shard. So we can put a whole lot of our random stuff in here, and that will turn into soul shards for us. And I believe this will stack up to... It looks like it'll go up to infinity, so that's really great for that. And then we can set up a little machine later to just go through all the stuff that we don't want. So we already have a lot stacked up here to be turned into soul shards. So then we can complete this quest. And next we have the identification stand. The identification stand allows us to identify all of our gear pieces at once instead of rolling each one individually like we did at the beginning of this episode. So if I look up an identification, we need vault diamonds, identification tome, lectern, obsidian. We have these. I don't know what this is. We have all this, so we'll make this real quick. There's our identification tome, and then there's the identification stand. We're just flying through the quest this episode. So now it'll give us a bunch of armor here, and so then if we come over here and right click on it, it just does them all at once. None of these are all that great. A few of them could be good, but they're mostly garbage, so we'll put them up in this chest for now. And then the next thing is to craft a knowledge star. So knowledge star is made with benitoite and this knowledge that we get from living chests and vault diamonds. We come over here and we craft it into a 9x9, we get knowledge shards. And then we need a knowledge core, which we get from extraordinary benitoite, which is made with perfect benitoite. So we take our benitoite and we craft it into perfect benitoite. Then we'll do one of those, and we get our extraordinary. Surround that with vault diamonds, get a knowledge core, surround that with knowledge shards, and we get our knowledge star. There, that completes that quest. And then we get a mod box. Now we have to get to level 20. So maybe with this next vault that we run, we'll get up there, and then we can go from there. So if we right click on this knowledge star, we can eat it and get knowledge. So then we can come over here to researches. We have mods, and here we can buy the ability to use a mod. So here we have storage drawers. This is used for storing different items. This is a super handy one. We might do this one. We might do stack upgrade or double pouches. What I think I'm going to do is first I'm going to do the drawers because our storage system is getting kind of out of hand here. We have quite the big chest monster. So first I'm going to take storage drawers, and then if we right click on the mod box, it gives us a random thing. So we got a storage upgrade, and then I also have another one. So if you right click on that, we got another storage upgrade. So we'll use these later. The next thing I want to do is I'm just going to do more knowledge here. So I can craft 2 more knowledge stars. Then if we consume those, we can now get stack upgrade and double pouches. Let's go with a stack upgrade. The double pouches now requires 3 because we have more in this section. So we'll wait for that. Because we have the stack upgrades, if I look up a stack upgrade, takes Larimar, chromatic iron, vault diamonds, and an upgrade base. So we have all this. So I'm going to make a stack upgrade tier 1 real quick, and then a tier 2. We might be able to make one of these as well. Tier 3, we definitely cannot make that yet because we need pogs. Pogs are super cool. They're very rare. They're hard to make, but we can do level 2 and level 1, I believe. So I'm going to make those real quick. Here we have our stack upgrade tier 2. And then if we go into our backpack and plonk that in there, now we can store 4 times the size of a stack. So you can store 4 stacks of each item in here. So I was looking at the alchemy table, and if we put our vial in there, it takes vault gold and vault diamonds, and we can add upgrades to it. So if I'm looking at these, I think if I restore 40 mana, that's a cool one. That will give us part of our mana back. And then when we drink it, let's see, if I use that, and that, and that. So now we have our mana low. We drink this. That'll boost up our mana and heal us at the same time. So now that we've completed all the quests that we're able to do for today, and we have a big old mess for us to clean up next episode, the way that I want to end this episode is by running a vault. I've got everything that I need to run the vault. We got our blocks, water, our vial. Our tool's looking a little low, but it should finish the rest of this vault for us. And then we got a bunch of shulker boxes for the stuff. And all we have left to do is run the vault. Looks like the theme for this vault is the Mesa, which is a pretty cool vault theme. It's a little bit too orange for my taste, but that's okay. So with this one being an elixir vault, the way we complete it is by killing mobs. We get these elixir orbs on the ground, and that fills up our bar at the top. Another way to do it is by opening chests. Looting the chests will give us elixir orbs as well, and then coin piles. So I kill these guys real quick. And then with our new pickaxe axe breaker thing, we can break them real quick. And you can see that they drop the purple orbs that fills up our elixir bar. And then at the end of the vault, when we fill up the bar, we'll right click on one of these and that will end the vault. Here we've got a pylon that restores 2 potion charges. So if I right click on that, our potion or vial fills up, that'll help us heal up a little bit more. The cool thing with our new pickaxe breaker tool is that we're able to break all these wooden chests instead of opening them up, and then we loot a lot faster. We can then use Vein Miner and break multiple at once, and that's super satisfying when you have a large pile of chests to open all at once. So here we've got a large pile of wooden chests, and we can break them all at once, and that will see how quick that is. There's some more gilded. There's our javelin piercing there. And then with our dash, see how we're down here and we want to get up there. Come up here and then give it a whoop. And then we hop up real quick. There we have a champion skeleton. We use our storm shield, storm cloud. You can see it froze and made it easier to take him out. We've almost finished the elixir up there, and that was only the second room. There. Nope. Ouch. That's the one thing with dash is sometimes you think you can get up there and you can't. You hop up here, still not high enough. We're gonna have to upgrade our dash ability once more. I just realized that I forgot to take a bounty before we came in here. Not very good at remembering to do that. Just go through all of them, just rip through them. It's very fun. Running out of time here. We've got less than 3 minutes left, and we have to find an lodestone before we can get out of here. Maybe there's one up in this room. Don't see a lodestone in this room, so we're gonna have to work our way backwards. And then hopefully we'll come across one of those in another room. There's a lodestone. So let's loot, or no, that's not a lodestone, that's a pylon. I thought we were home safe. Just a pylon. Maybe there is a lodestone in the bottom here. There is a lodestone, okay. And it's an ore room. So we're gonna loot here, and then right before our time runs out, we're gonna take the lodestone. But we want to get these ores here, so let's mine these. Let's eat our kiwi. See if we can get as many ores as we can. Not seeing any over there. I'm down there. Getting a little nervous, so I'm gonna consume the lodestone and get out. Got 15 seconds. See if we can find anything quick. I don't think we're gonna make it up there in time. Anyways, I think we did pretty good this vault. We got 34,000 experience. 58 coin piles, 132 chests, 202 mobs. That was really good. 34,000 XP. That's quite a bit. So playing that, now we're up to level 18. We get 2 more unspent skill points. I'll take a quick snooze here. Place down our crate. And if we open that, like we got some more jewels. Ooh, a rare plus shield. Okay, this is what we got for gear this round. We got a few rare plus items. Come over here and click on that. Let's see. This one was a rare. This one was a rare. That one was a rare. The shield has more thorns, more block chance, more durability, soul chance. Doesn't give us the health, but I think we're gonna use it. I like that it has more thorns and block chance. These leggings are really good. They give us more armor, gives us more trap disarm, and keeps the item quantity. I'm gonna put on those leggings. Look at our abilities. I think I wanted to take one more in dash, and then I have one more left. Let's see. We could upgrade our storm arrow. Let's do that. I think that's gonna be it for this episode. If you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. Goodbye.